All right, y'all. This is just a very short, not even an episode, really an announcement, but it's something I wanted to put on the podcast to share because we're super, super excited about this at Schedule Fly. We have, for the first time, a single sponsor. For a long time now, we've had some great sponsors, Pop Menu, Giving Kitchen, and Kickfin, and they're awesome, and we still love them. We have an opportunity with a company called Stick to have one sponsor. So from now on, you'll hear ads for Stick at the beginning and the middle of every episode, and we're really excited about this business and the story behind it. So recently, we had Connor Hartnett come on the podcast. It's a great episode. He came down from Long Island, flew down here to the studio to be on a podcast and to share the story of his Irish pub up in Long Island. And through that story, uh, we got to learn about his business that he started on the side called Stick, which enables his business and many other businesses that use Stick to send texts to their customers that have opted in anytime to let them know about specials, discounts, something that's happening right now. And of course, texts have been around a long time. They'll be around a long time. They get read, right? So apps all have app alerts, and you got a phone with app alerts, and they're just popping up all over the place, and they just get closed and ignored. But texts always get read, right? Like 98% of texts get read, and they get read very quickly. So during COVID, Connor had this idea and went to some friends that helped him build out this technology, and he's been using it at his Irish pub for several years now. He's got 5,000 people that have opted in. So when he wants to send a text to 5,000 happy customers of his Irish pub any day at any time, he can. They have a super, super simple technology. There's like 2 buttons that you'll ever push on Stick, which is so in line with what Schedulefly is all about. Wes had the idea for Schedulefly because he built the schedule in a restaurant and realized there was an easier, simpler way to take it online. So it grew out of a need he had and a problem that he had that he wanted to solve. Well, during COVID, Connor had a problem. He wanted to be able to text people and let them know what's happening. I mean, think about all the changes that were happening during COVID, right? Like today you can have this many people in your restaurant and they have to be this far apart. And then the next day something would change, or you can be in outside or outside only, or today it was just constant change. So what did restaurants do to let their customers know what's going on? The best way, of course, is to be able to text them. And so that's where this grew from. And now it's turned into this really awesome business. Tons of businesses up there in Long Island that Connor knows have been using Stick and sort of like giving him and his team feedback and figuring out how to make this thing super simple and super effective, and how to see on the back end how many people are reading the text, and then seeing what results these things are creating. So that's what Stick arose from. The website is connectwithstick.com. And again, that's connectwithstick.com. You'll hear about them. We're just super proud. So I wanted to create this opportunity to tell you about this company. I know Connor. He went from some guy I just got introduced to that maybe wanted to use Schedulefly to a guy who came down here, flew down here, came out to my farm. We spent a whole day together, and now we've become good friends. And I just think very highly of Connor and his team and this business. And so we're very, very proud at Schedulefly for them to be our sponsor. Highly recommend you check them out, connectwithstick.com. Super, super easy. They got a great team behind it if you need support, but like Schedulefly, so easy you'll probably never need support. Connectwithstick.com. Stick, our new sponsor. Very proud, very excited to have this announcement. Connor, you and your team are great, and we're proud to have y'all as our sponsor. Thank y'all for listening. Episodes coming up, we'll have the Stick content baked in. All right, see y'all.